Yo, what is going on, guys? Plentiful Swayer. Today I'm bringing you guys another Kill the Justice League video. Today we're going to be talking about something pretty simple. So it's going to be a quick and simple video. We're going to be talking about who will have the hardest boss fight in the game. And before I get started though, just please consider liking and subscribing as it helps me out tremendously. And I just want to say, I'm not sure when you guys will see this video, so just want to say Happy New Year's, New Year 2024. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, but yeah, I'm not sure when you guys will be watching this video, but it might be by the time New Year's hits, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. And I also apologize for not uploading. I've just kind of been busy in celebrating Christmas with my family and the holidays, so yeah, but we're back though, uploading more videos, and we are back talking about some more Kill the Justice League. And just wanted to say one last thing. I appreciate the support you guys have shown in the past 2 weeks. It has meant a lot to me. But let's get on with the video, as I've rambled for about a minute now. But we're talking about the hardest boss fights. Now, and I don't know how many boss fights there'll be in the game, but I can obviously assume that we'll have Green Lantern, the Flash, Batman, and Superman. So basically the core of the Justice League, and it's going to be the premise of the entire game, which will be those boss fights. Now, and I don't know what the exact order will be, but I'm just going to start. I think we're going to fight the Flash first, in my opinion. So I'm going to start with the Flash. I think the Flash is going to have a pretty tedious boss fight, but will be relatively pretty weak. Probably be at the beginning of the game when we first probably get everything set. Obviously, I don't really know what we'll have at that part of the game. I can assume, since it's a looter shooter, we'll probably have pretty weak gear at the start when we first fight the Flash. Now, I don't think his fight will be that difficult, because even in the Game Awards trailer, it didn't really look that crazy. It just looked like we just had to pay attention to our surroundings. Although I will say, though, as we talk about the next boss fight, who I think we'll fight next, is Green Lantern. His boss fight looked pretty complicated and a lot more difficult, in my opinion, compared to the Flash. I mean, it looked like he was just had a ton of guns and was just shooting at us constantly, just so much firepower, rain from above. And also too, it looked like there was like bombs on the field, trying to, obviously avoid that. And then obviously Batman, he's going to be, the Fear Batman, or whatever it's called. And then lastly, we'll have Superman. So basically, in the particular order, I obviously think, in just my opinion, I think Batman is going to have the most difficult boss fight, and I don't doubt that. And I think Superman will be second. I feel like the game is going to have us get Kryptonite to basically nullify Superman and stop him. I don't really think we're going to exactly fight Superman. I do think there's going to be a boss fight, but I think it's more just going to be like we do objectives around the playing field, and it'll basically lead to us to open up an attack on Superman. I don't think we're going to fight him at all because, strength-wise and team-wise, they just don't match up against Superman. I know the trailers kind of depicted that King Shark could go toe-to-toe with Superman, but I don't really think that's the case. Could that happen? Yeah, most definitely, but I just don't think so. We've seen a ton of clips of Wonder Woman and Superman fighting throughout the game, so I really think that's going to be the key to the boss fight, is just sort of keeping Brainiac's army out of reach from Wonder Woman so that she can basically stop Superman. Not necessarily kill him, but I don't know, maybe they might kill him, I really don't know. But then third will be Green Lantern, for obvious reasons, as I mentioned earlier. I'm pretty sure in the Arkhamverse, from what I've heard, or even just in general, he can't kill people with his ring on. So as long as he has that ring on, he's just not going to be able to kill us, which will sort of give the squad plot armor of some sort. Now, I don't know if that will be the case in the game, but I've heard people talk about that, so I'm just going to assume that. No disrespect to Green Lantern. I think the boss fight's going to be a lot of fun, but just knowing that, he can't kill with his ring, it's going to be a chess match, to say the least. And then the Flash, I think he's just going to have the weakest boss fight just because he just, he seems to get, pushed around a bit in the trailers. Even with the Batman trailer, you know, they slice his finger off. I don't really know. I think he's corrupted in the Batman trailer. I stand on that. I really don't know. I assume he gets decorrupted and then recorrupted once they encounter Batman in the Batman trailer. That's just kind of what I think, and that's kind of my, I guess, I don't even know what word I'm trying to use, but that's kind of what I've come across and think is going to happen, which is why I think, you know, not only that his boss fight's just going to not be that difficult, but I mean, in the trailer, I mean, he's taken the most beating out of every Justice League member in a trailer, and in the trailers, and I think that's pretty evident just from everything we've seen. Even the first co-op trailer, I mean, he gets the crap beat out of him, and you know, Wonder Woman uses the lasso of truth on him. But yeah, that's kind of just rambles. You know, I think Batman's gonna have the hardest boss fight just because he's gonna have access to Scarecrow's toxin, and I think it's gonna be a pretty difficult matchup for the squad to take on, you know, head on. But before this video comes to a close, who do you guys think will have the hardest boss fight? Drop your comments and thoughts down below. I'm going with Batman. I think that's the obvious choice. But Superman, or maybe if we fight Brainiac, I really don't know. Anyways, though, have a great day or a great night. Peace out.